What's going on? Where is this? Get up quickly so you don't delay your schedule. I have a master's degree from a 985 university. He had actually transmigrated into an exiled prisoner. Now that you're here, better to find a way to survive first. Brother, do you know? What exactly is the southern wilderness we are heading to? That was a desperate situation. Deep mountains and dense forests are filled with miasma. In wild marshes and treacherous lands, dampness seeps to the bone. We're afraid we'll be left with nothing left. There are mountains, water, and forests. This was no desperate situation. It was clearly a treasure trove for turning things around and surviving. Stop playing dead, get up. My lord. He must have suffered from heatstroke. He had to be dragged to the shade of a tree as soon as possible. Go aside and stop interrupting me. Sir, I know a bit about medicine. Besides, someone really died. It's hard to get along with this poor job when you go back. You too. Carry him to the shade of a tree. Her movements were quite swift. Miss Lu, thank you for the compliment. Stop messing with female prisoners. I'm staring at you. I've ended up looking like this. What else could he possibly do? You'd better be honest with me. They were about to enter the southern wilderness realm. Everyone stay close. Horse duties. You can't enter this forest. What right do you, a prisoner, have to command me? See for yourself. This is filled with deadly miasma. Walking in means death is a matter of course. Then what do you say? Heading east, the terrain over there is high and the air is well ventilated. It was just a bit of a detour, but it can survive. How do you know? He studied some geography at the academy. Everyone changed to the east route. Your shoes are worn out. This is for you. Is Miss Lu concerned about me? Don't think too much. I'm just afraid that if you fall, someone else will have to carry you. Delayed the trip. Wait a moment, there's some movement ahead. Could it be that we ran into bandits? Master Ma, don't panic. Someone was chopping down trees. Yet the bandits did not cut down trees. There must be a settlement ahead. Go and take a look. What are you doing? This mountain is our territory. We are just prisoners on borrowed paths. Absolutely no malice. Then what are you here for? We were simply too hungry to hold on. I wanted to come and ask for a bite to eat. You can, but you have to exchange something for it. Brother Lu, can you get something to eat? They said you have to exchange something for it. But right now, there's nothing valuable in the team. Chun, the great wealthy man. It's time to bring out the treasure you've hidden. What are you talking about? I'm so poor I have only one life left. Where did the baby come from? The baby is right in your shoe soles. These past few days, your center of gravity has been shifting to the left when you walk. That means something must be hidden inside. What are you talking about? Someone searched for me. Chendatsai, you really dare to keep it secret. I have struggled my whole life. That's all that's left now. You still won't let me go. Alright, consider this a loan from you. When we arrive, I'll repay you tenfold. Alright, that's what you said. You come with me. Everyone, first replenish your stamina. Eat before you set off, haha. I just asked that old man. He said to walk along the river for another day. You can reach Lingshan County. It's really fake. I checked the map, no mistake. Alright, then let's not waste any more time. Get up when you're full. Just one more day and you'll reach Lingshan. Lingshan County. What? This rundown place isn't Lingshan County. It was clearly the hall of the King of Hell. Just a few dilapidated thatched huts. Nothing else. How do you live like this? The water is clear and the soil fertile. The terrain is open. This is clearly a feng shui treasure land. Everyone, this really is a great place. Are you stupid? There was nothing in this place. No. This place holds limitless potential. Surrounded by mountains on three sides. Once by the river. This place has a natural geographical advantage. Don't look at it, the previous batches of traders have either run away or die. No one really manages this place. Even in desperate situations, one can find survival. Let's go back and arrange the next steps. Food belongs to everyone. Why should grain be under the control of the Lu family? Let's split the grain evenly now. Grain stocks are now running low. Unreasonable distribution won't last much longer. You are old. Today I'm going to distribute this batch of grain. Loosen. Be careful. Wait and see. Thank you. You manage the grain. I'm on your side. If you don't want to starve, just follow my rules. The young man followed Wang Li to cut wood and clear the land. The elderly man and the woman followed Chun Datsai to inventory supplies. You used to be a shopkeeper. Afterwards, when supplies are consumed, attendance is checked for work. You keep track of all the expenses. Okay. When cutting trees, you have to follow the wind direction. Be very careful not to hit anyone. Lu Shusheng, can you make soup with this stuff? These triangular leaves are highly toxic and cannot be eaten. Is this edible? The taste is just a bit bitter. Drink it and have mint inside. Throat moisturizing. Miss Lu, how do you remember the accounts? Without paper, they could only use bamboo to record things. Miss Lu, what exactly did you do before? Don't ask about the past anymore. Lu Shusheng, can you help me check if this thing is real gold? Xiao Rou, who told you to show it to outsiders? Miss, I don't think Mr. Lu is a bad person. Thread stacking process. Golden carved lotus flowers. It is the top craft in the capital. Worth at least 50 taels. You can actually understand this craft. In the southern wilderness, this thing can both buy and force lives. If I have any greed, I had already taken it earlier. Hide it well and don't take it out again. Miss Lu, your abilities combined with the plans in my mind. If we join forces, he was sure to achieve great things. Why should I believe you? Because, you know, there's no way anyone can survive here alone. I'll think about it. Lu Yuan, these rough guys really eat too much. At most, the food supplies will be depleted in just 3 days. What can I do? Why panic? Call a few strong men to follow me into the mountains right away. Entering the mountains during this season, you're sure you can find food. Not looking for food. It was going to cut bamboo. Everyone picked the thickest and the straightest ones to chop. The more, the better. Why do we need so much bamboo? This thing can be made into bamboo tubes to hold water. When split open, it can drink water. The tender bamboo shoots are still edible. A single bamboo stick has so many uses. Of course, the key point is that it can be made into a fish basket. Once fish crawl in, they can't get out. The entrance must be made in an inverted cone shape. The inner side is interwoven and interwoven. As long as the fish in the river dared to crawl in, then you absolutely won't be able to swim out again. I can drive out 10 of them for you before dark. Good. I really caught a fish. What's the point of just eating fish? No more salt supplementation. The brothers don't even have the strength to carry stones now. The meat soup I drank last time at the mountain villagers tasted salty. They must know where the salt is. Are you planning to go again? Well, but I want to bring Wang Li along. What are you doing? Don't be impulsive. I came here to bring you gifts. By the way, I want to ask you a few questions. What's the matter? Just tell me directly. Is the white salt you eat? Which mountain did they actually get it from? There was a spring in that mountain. The water inside is salty. Thank you. It is a natural salt spring. Just simmer it. From now on, you'll never be short of salt again. But where can we find them now? Iron that can withstand high temperatures is used to make pots. I remember inside the thatched hut in our village. Several pieces of scrap iron were scattered around. That scrap iron was enough to make a huge pot. Enough. What sin have I committed as a poor monk? If you step on this bellows again, your legs will break. Can this scrap metal even melt away? Keep pressing the temperature, absolutely cannot let it drop. It is real salt. Lu Yuan. If they secretly transported it out of the mountains to exchange for grain, we will definitely make a fortune. Put away your little thoughts. All this salt must be saved for the brothers to nourish their bodies. Wait until production stabilizes before making any deals. Are you sure a house made from this mud will work? This is called a hangshur. After drying, it is both wind-resistant and rainproof. Get your feet wet. Absolutely sturdy. Finally, I no longer have to live in a thatched hut to get caught in the rain. I've already thought about the collaboration. What conditions? I will take over all the salt trades. The accounts are under my control. If you make money, you 6 and I 4. Ha ha ha. Deal. I'll be counting on Miss Lu to take care of her from now on. Shao poor mouth. Do you know what camps are most short of right now? What is it? Propriety. Some work harder and others slack off. But they ate the same food. Going on for a long time. Who would still want to work? Do you have a way? This is the work point system rule I came up late to make. Cutting trees earns 3 work points. Building a house costs 5 work points. The more you work, the more you gain. This woman is really ruthless. Overnight, they created a set of modern performance evaluations. Alright, I'll implement this set of rules right away. Stop using these lousy rules to pressure others. Why should we listen to you? The rules aren't set by me. It's up to everyone to decide. Agree to raise your hand according to the centimeter system. I worked myself to exhaustion carrying logs. But you lie in the shed, drying your belly. Why do you get as much as I do? Regarding the system of Yuan, count division. Lu Yuan. I have 4 officers under my command. You didn't even count a single work point for them. You can have them work to earn work points. Have the soldiers accompany you prisoners in their work. What kind of system is this? Every bite of fish soup here is on every wall. It's all the lives of us prisoners who have traded for it. At the end of the year, the court conducted an evaluation. You're willing to report a bunch of starving prisoners up there. Still hoping to highlight the outstanding achievements of reclaiming land and building a city. Write it down in your credit book. If Lingshan County really manages to make a name for itself, maybe he really could earn a credit for it. Everyone, go carry the stones for me. Each person receives 5 work points per day. Who dares to be lazy? Directly cut off supplies. Lu Yuan's fishing was unstable. Right now, we're lacking staple foods. We need to grow grain. However, growing grain requires a maturity period of 3 months. What should we eat during these 3 months? It doesn't matter. I'll take a few brothers up the mountain later. That's it. Mountain. Patron Lu, do you think there's food inside? Don't worry, once you dig it up, you'll know. I found wild taro. This looks like a lump of mud. It's really edible. Of course, as long as it's cooked. Delicious and filling. Dig up more. Soft and fragrant. This taro is strong. Is it really that delicious? Give me one too. It's just an appetizer. Wanting to eat well every day. Starting tomorrow, everyone will start clearing and farming. Whenever the soil is turned and the grass is cleared, work points were directly doubled. Good. Let me tell you something. I found out. The mountain people hold rice seeds in their hands. Rice, you're sure. You can't go wrong. Although the yield is not high. But it really is rice. Yes. I know. I won't let me do business with those mountain folk. What if they break me with a single blow? Lu Yuan, are you sure you want Shendatsai to go? Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Weren't you a businessman before? You're the best at doing business here. So what do you plan to trade with them? So I used salt to replace it. Didn't people who use salt also have salt? The salt we extract is purer and finer. And there are no impurities. That's the advantage. The bottom line for 10 gene of salt is to trade 3 gene of rice seeds. Yes. Then I'll give it a try. Our salt is fine. And the taste is not bitter. How do you plan to change it? Salt is very expensive now. We plan to exchange 1 gene of salt for 3 gene of rice seeds. No wonder Chundatsai had become a landlord before. His heart is too dark. No, it's too expensive. 1 gene of salt is exchanged for half a gene of rice seeds. We're about to starve. 10 gene of salt only trades for 5 gene of rice seeds. How can this live? Here's the deal. 1 gene of salt for 1 gene of rice seeds. Also, I'll give you a hen. Deal. This chicken is kept for laying eggs. No one is allowed to move. Whoever sneaks a bite loses 20 work points. Lu Shuxing. Exchanging salt for grain in this camp was simply a huge profit. Let's just get a few more pots. Increase output. Developing business first is a matter for later. Rice cultivation requires paddy fields. We need to build a big wheel. Utilizing the force of the water flow. You can work day and night to dig the river water into the fields. Then the axle must be made of high-quality hardwood. Can it be done? Give me 3 days. Sorry to trouble you. Cultivate land to produce salt. Now you can even build this kind of water wheel. How many secrets are you hiding in your head? Not much, but just enough. You rarely say anything serious. Everything he did was true. Is this a compliment? The wood here simply can't make the main shaft. The water wheel must use top-quality hardwood. But where could they possibly find it? In my early years, I practiced in the deep mountains of Lingnan. I've seen a kind of solid wood that is impervious to water and fire, hard as iron. How confident is he in finding it? In all likelihood, lend me 2 strong men. I'm going into the mountains to try my luck. Several hundred jin of solid logs. This monk actually managed to carry it back with his own strength. Not bad, this is an exceptionally fine material. Remember to give me processing points. Must add. And truly capable of guiding water. This thing is truly amazing. No manual labor is needed at all. How did you comprehend this kind of mechanism technique? Just be attentive. What trick can't be uncovered? You're sure it works? Now, without seedlings, this is the only way. Although the harvest was poor, but it's better than nothing. You really know everything. Enough talk, go work in the fields. The work-based distribution you did before. The rules for exchanging rations. It doesn't count. So what if it counts? From today, every bit of effort I put in. You have to keep a record for me too. That must. I didn't expect you to have this side of you. Shut up, don't disgust me. This car is good. A 40 gene stone can be pushed by 1 person. With a cart. Work efficiency. At least 3 times higher. Well, at this pace. Within 3 days, the first batch of taxi and bad housing units will be completed. Not bad, you've really made a great contribution this time. This house reminds me of the feeling of home. From today. This is our new home. From now on, as long as everyone works together, everyone can live in a big house. Great, no more sleeping in a thatched hut. Lu Yuan, you're not just an ordinary scholar, are you? Why did you suddenly say that? Built water wheels with fixed measurements and earthen houses. The academy can't copy books from these things. Master Ma was joking. But it doesn't matter. At least we're still alive now. That's what matters. Although now everything is available. But what happened outside? But we know nothing about it. What are you thinking? It now seems stable. But there is too little information outside. I want to visit the mountain people. Be careful. If something happens, run quickly. How many people are there in your village, really? Plant a few plots of land. I can't say this. The elder forbade anyone from talking about matters in the village. We also live in these mountains. It's not an outsider. You are people of the imperial court. The people of the court are not good. Let's go and take a look. This is way livelier than over here. They have put down roots here for several generations. We've only been here for a few days. Who are you standing still? Don't be nervous, we're friends of Chunliang. I came just to pay a visit. We just wanted to come and learn something. In the past, some people also brought salt. Later, they took over our territory. We are prisoners thrown here by the court. I came here just to learn how to farm. Prisoners came to learn how to farm. Interesting, come in. Is that the rice you planted? Yes, it has been planted for many years. How many times a year do they harvest? Twice. 2 seasons a year. If Lingshan County could grow it too. Grain was completely revitalized. Elder Lu asked us to come back for a visit. Hello, my name is Zhang Xiaoya. She was the elder's granddaughter. Hello. I am Lu Yuan. Welcome to Lingshan County. Alright, let us take a walk first. Your wall is really solid. Our bamboo house sounds like a breeze when the wind blows. It's just that the room is stuffy. If you open the window, there will be mosquitoes again. There is a species of white flower grass. Need to release the juice. The smell inside can keep mosquitoes away. Are you sure you can take me to meet him? Good. This is the juice after crushing it. Just apply it to the window. It really is a natural mosquito repellent. Can I grow this myself? If you can do it, just put it in a taxi and it can survive. Thank you, you really helped me a lot. I understand the structure of this wooden wheel. Unfortunately, we can't do it without iron. We still have a bit of iron here. Ah, really? What do you want to change? Teach us how to grow 2 seasons of rice. This requires the elders to make a decision. But I think he'll agree. What was Lu Yuan talking about? So attentive. Of course, it's about negotiating business. This is Zhang Xiaoya, the granddaughter of the mountain elder. Then I won't bother you. He is yours. No. I haven't finished speaking yet. You're planting too dense rice. One after another. He didn't grow strong. How far apart do you need to be? Although it's so wide, there are fewer of them. But the grain harvested was even greater. Is there still any chance of saving this field now? It's still not too late to pull up a batch and replant them. But your place is better than I thought. It will only get better in the future. Alright, I should head back. He was chatting warmly with that mountain girl herself. You didn't see Miss Lu's face. Master Ma, I was learning how to farm. Lu Yuan planted it in front of the previous foot. The hind foot pulls out. Aren't you just making things hard for people? No change now. When the harvest comes, there's nowhere to cry. Who knows if what that little girl said is reliable? Don't worry. Their ancestors all relied on farming for their livelihood. Hey go. Remember to calculate my work points. Now that there is a method, I plan to expand the field to 20 mu. A year's worth of grain is enough to feed 50 people. But we only have about 20 people. It's impossible to plant them all. The rice fields are harvested 3 months later. At that time, manpower might not have been so short. What do you mean? The court might send another batch of prisoners. Start releasing the water. Brother Lu, is this okay? It's early. Xintian needs to be soaked for 3 days and then turned over. Then soak for another 2 days before transplanting. It's troublesome. Save me a share of the rice planting work. Ha ha ha. Digging canals to clear wasteland and replenishing seedlings. Each monk earned 60 work points. You only have 18 work points. I'm suited for work that requires thinking. There are standards for using your brain. The planned work points are 2 centimeters per day. Brother, don't let the accountant take charge. See, it came true. Why should everyone else have a place to live? The few of us could only sleep in a shabby hut. You skipped work for 2 days last week. Work points rank at the bottom. What do you know? If you want to move into the house, so you have to work more to earn points. Wang Li, I plan to build a few more houses. Can that slope be leveled? Yes, but it takes effort. The soil cutoff still needs a place to be piled up. Earth can be piled by the riverbank, just in time to build a dike. Alright, let's get started right now. Why build so many houses? Our 20+ people simply can't fill the house. I plan to set aside one for a school. Teaching everyone to read. Teach a group of criminals. Is it necessary? Lingshan County needs long-term development. You can't rely on a bunch of illiterates. Wang Ergu, who had been causing a lot of trouble before. Don't you think he's been quiet and unusually lately? You can see it too. He lowered his head while working. While resting, he was actually looking at the warehouse. You feel like he wants to take action against the warehouse. Not sure, but it's best to add extra security to the warehouse door. A month ago, this is still a place everyone despises and is a rundown. Now it really feels like a village. This is just the beginning. But you remember, no matter how good this place is, it is still a place of exile. Don't get too arrogant. Ma Yi was right. Not a lesson. Is a reminder. It seems this girl is right. Not bad, much better than the last time I came. Lu Ji's Tianjiao plant seems a bit yellow. And replenished water. Go take a look. I'll brew this grass in water for you to drink. Can help prevent heatstroke. I left it for you. What are you doing? Counting. It's not safe to be alone on dark mountain roads. Tonight you'll stay at the school. Let him stay in my room. The next door to the school was full of men. It's not suitable for the young lady to stay here. Then thank you, Sister Lu. You're welcome. Miss Lu is interested in you. How do you see it? If a woman doesn't care, she won't bother with you. Who do you talk to? If she manages it, she cares about it. That mountain girl is no ordinary person either. Why does it always come to you when teaching farming? Listen to my advice. Don't hang on both sides. If it drags on, the team will fall apart. One is the cold goddess. One is a gentle and sweet girl. What should I do? No way. What Lingshan County needs now is food security. It's not romantic love. Let's talk about matters of the heart for another time. Now the main thing is, first, develop the economy of Lingshan County. At night I painted this on the window. Can keep mosquitoes away. Thank you. Miss, what do you think of Zhang Xiaoya? Very good. Knowing a lot is also a real thing. This was the first time the young lady had praised someone like this. But somehow, it sounded more like she was trying to convince herself. Yes. 26 people, 18 rooms. 20 mu of rice fields. In 2 months you have changed this place. It's not me, everyone fights together. Stop being modest. You guys are still gnawing on tree bark right now. Ha ha ha. Today is our 2nd month in Lingshan County. Not a single person has eaten for free these past 2 months. Now we want to make this place better. Cultivating fields and producing salt. Then do business with outsiders. Whoever you do business with, you get what you do. And use the Salt Mountain people to demand it. People outside want it even more. But we don't have a salt permit. That's why we have to find a way. How much salt can you produce? Now I can produce 450 jin a month. Keep 100 jin for personal use. Walk 300 jin away. If the quality is good. The southern side is 51 per jin. That's 15 taels a month. You're pretty good at it. Arithmetic is also my basic skill. Do you believe I can sell this batch of salt? Of course I believe you. But don't bring this up with Zhang Xiaoya. The fewer people who know, the better. And the shirt on your left shoulder got a hole in it. Oh no. There were 12 jin of salt in the warehouse this morning. There was no skewer of dried fish either. Are there too few ironware and tools? No. Only salt and dried fish were gone. Someone had used bamboo strips to pry open the door bolt. First, call everyone to assemble. Also use checks. It must be him. Back in the city he was never a clean person. Put a basin on my head a little. If no one admits it, don't blame me for searching each person one by one. Master Ma, don't worry. Give me a day. I give you people and evidence. Where did this fish of yours come from? No fish was added in the kitchen today. Why was this caught by the river so late? You went to touch it alone. Well, one person. Think about it. He heard no movement. I think I heard the sound of a door opening before I went to sleep. That person walked very lightly. I also heard footsteps, but I just thought I was going to the outhouse. Are you sure? No mistakes. Here is a pair of shoe prints. Visually, the size seems a bit large. But why did he only take the salt and dried fish? I know. That person wanted to escape from here. Is there an answer? We'll know by almost tomorrow morning. Then let's eat first. You collapse from hunger. This is where chaos will be. Thank you. One day, 12 jin of salt was lost in the warehouse. A skewer of dried fish. But I've already found out who it is. Who is it? Don't worry. Salt is not rare in Lingshan County. But once they leave the mountains they can exchange for grain. So it's not that someone is craving it. He wanted to escape Lingshan County with his belongings. Li Changming, why did you do this? What do you mean? Yesterday, I went to the riverbank and found a pair of shoe prints. And under your bed there's a pair of shoes too. The outline was exactly the same as the shoe prints by the river. How could you enter my room without permission? Tell me, what else do you have to explain? Where did the salt go? Behind a large rock by the riverbank, wrapped in banana leaves. Then why didn't you leave? I'm waiting for the right moment. I'll leave after you've all fallen asleep. My mom is 70 now. The day I was taken away, she stood at the door waiting for me all day. If I don't run, I'll never see her again in this lifetime. I understand you, but do you think you can walk back on your own? I don't know. And died in the mountains. Your mother can't even find a grave. Survive first. According to the rules, theft of official duties was punished with 40 strokes of the cane. Master Ma, let's just forget about it this time. Crippled and missing a laborer. Clear his work points to 0. Let him start over from scratch. That's fine. But who has the next time? I will never let it go. It seems there is no punishment. In fact, it sets rules for everyone. You really see things clearly. He was made to confess publicly. Start over. Only then would everyone understand. Running is a dead end. Only by staying can there be hope. How big of a business were you before? At most, it's just a dozen or so boats. More than a dozen boats. You are really humble. Alright, let's get to business. Heading south from the mountain path, there is a small town. There, the market is held every month on the 3rd, 6th, and 9th of the month. In the capital, 1 jean of salt costs over 10 won. But here, prices can rise to around 41. Our salt. Remove firewood and labor. The cost per jean is less than 2 won. The profits earned are enough for us to get through the winter. The question is, who will sell it? It can allow the mountain people to leave. No one checks when they go to the market. Let the mountain villagers sell it on their behalf. Will they agree? Yes. We share 20% of the profits from the sale. The remaining 80% will return to Lingshan County. 350 jean a month, even if it's 40 or 50 won per jean. That's enough to buy iron and grain. Private salt trading occurred. This is no small matter. So those who know about this, the less the better. Madari's side was also full. Today Lu Yuan was at the town market. Are you ready? You ready? I've done big business before, but never done anything so anxious and fearful. This time back. You are the hero of Lingshan County. Yes. Fight. Sold 30 jean. 45 won per jean. It sold for 1,351. The money matches. This iron can make 3 heads. The salt was sold. What salt? I'm not a child. Do you know how serious the consequences are? I know that if Lingshan County doesn't have money, winter will cause deaths. Next time, pay attention. I just pretend I don't know about the salt sale. Thank you, Master Ma. What is it? I let Shin Datsai stay at the market. He brought back a batch of fabric, so I bought some clothes for everyone. I didn't expect you to have this craft. Enough talk, go change your clothes. Alright, I'll share the clothes with everyone right away. What's wrong? On the mountain there are outsiders arriving. There are around 15 of them. We don't have the advantage in numbers. The mountain roads to the north are steep and treacherous. No one would take this path at all. It seemed most likely that they were bandits. Mai, you and Li Liang stand in front. Other stations are in the back row. Each person held a bamboo pole. Do not rush or not clash. Then what are we standing behind for? The louder the shouting, the better. Excluding the elderly, weak, and children. We don't have the advantage in numbers. If you can avoid fighting, then don't fight them. What is this place? Lingshan County. But I heard this place is a rundown. A ruined place can have houses and water. Don't rush, let's talk. Who are you? We are just a group of people exiled here. The prisoner was actually able to live such a good life. These are things we built bit by bit. So how do you want to negotiate? Aren't you tired of living by robbing and hunting? If a fight starts, you might win. But at least half the number of people would be lost. What do you want to say? What do you want? What can we offer? Let's be clear first. If talks break down, it's not too late to fight later. Ha ha ha, you've got guts. Alright, then let's chat with you. Go ahead. What do you want? Of course, grain and salt. The brothers had been hungry for over half a month. You've been enduring so long on the mountain. Should understand. Getting by robbery must be tough. Teach me less. Just say whether you give it or not. You need to eat and have salt. I can give, but you have to stay and work, and assign tasks to manage east and west. You want us to dig soil and carry bricks. Digging soil at least provides enough to eat. Brother who, don't listen to him. What good days could there be here? How are your days going? You can see it at a glance. My condition is, entering Lingshan County requires surrendering weapons. Are you still afraid I'll turn hostile? There are more than 20 people here. It's impossible to sleep by your knife every day. If you don't agree, then let's fight. Alright, I agree to stay. Brother who can't. Shut up. The old days of misery weren't enough for now. Here there are meals, houses, and salt. Who would want to return to the mountains hungry? So what is our job? Lingshan County is currently short of people on duty. You take them on patrol. You become the captain. Finally, I can have a sip of hot soup. How long has it been since you last had a hot meal? It's been about 10 days. To have survived this far, you could say you were lucky to be lucky. You were the one who made that stick during the day. Are you going to recite sutras or not? Recite when it is appropriate. Strike when it's time to strike. Why do we have to live in the worst house? Lingshan County only acknowledges the account, not the voice. You have 0 work divisions. So it was ranked last. What kind of loss is this? I want to live well. Start working more from today. If you don't want to follow the rules, the door is over there. This woman is quite ruthless. She settled the accounts. Only you have food. Groups of 5. Patrolling during the day. Standing guard at night. Rotate around. Where to patrol? If you encounter someone, do you arrest or beat them? The northern mountain pass. The river bend to the east. The southern side is the fields. To the west lies a bamboo grove. Report strangers first. What you drew looks like a chicken claw scraper. Just be able to understand. There is one more thing. If you encounter wild animals or other people in the forest, what do we have to defend? First, let Wang Li make a few bamboo spears. Pick it up every day during patrols. After use, hand it in. Who controls the weapons? Unified management and bookkeeping by Ma Deli are all under management. He was a man of the imperial court. You made me obey his custody. I respect you but not him. Not to make you obey him. It's about following the rules. Everyone knows how few weapons are available. 15. Return before dark. You can't do without it. Brother Tiger. You really are willing to stay here and work hard. What do you want to say? Salt, iron, and grain are all laid out here. As soon as your 15 brothers make a move, it's all yours. I've seen plenty of people like you pick on the fire and watch the show. Get lost. Brother Tiger. Next, I'll tell Lu Yuan myself. Wang Hu's patrol team has been relatively stable lately, but I feel uneasy about the granary. Indeed, there are 15 more mouths. The pressure in the kitchen nearly doubled. How long until the first season of rice is harvested? 1 month left. A month is too long. My idea was to have Wang Hu patrol on one side, hunting along the way. This can indeed reduce the pressure on the fire room. But how do you divide the prey you catch? Whoever catches them will be credited. Rules and regulations will be thrown into disorder. All prey caught is returned to the public. However, those who go hunting receive an additional 2 work points. This method works. Then I'll notify Wang Hu and the others right now. How did they catch this wild boar? He burst out from the bushes. The old man casually pressed it down. Hold the wild boar down with bare hands. What exactly did you do before ordination? After all, monks. Most of the skills are not overwhelming. The bamboo spear is fine for self-defense. But when faced with wild beasts or crowds, they can't hold out. How many knives can you make? What kind of knife? Longer than a kitchen knife. Shorter than the waist knife. As long as you can't cut it down, that's enough. Yes, but I need hard coal. The resulting hardness is close to steel. Alright, I'll have someone prepare it for you right now. You haven't slept for 3 days. Let someone stand for you for a while. This cooking time is unacceptable. 1 hair's short of being ruined. Except for me here. No one else can control it. But you still have to eat. No need for rice. If you have wine, bring me a pot. Good. Get your feet wet. Not bad. Your craftsmanship is really amazing. Wow, that's a great knife. This blacksmith is no ordinary person. You have to protect it. I know. We really have grown grain. Bidding farewell to Guang, I was deeply moved. Hurry and call the people here to harvest. Good. Brothers, don't look down on me. Let's go harvest too. Take it easy and don't throw the grain flying. You two go threshing too. Do not use them as straw men. Don't shout your voice badly again. Even shouting can't add an extra gene of rice. I don't cry. Panicked. Then count. Hands are more useful than noise. Wet grain 3,500 gene. After drying and shelling, we currently have about 2,000 gene of rice. How long would our 40+ people have enough to eat? Add fish and taro. Eating tightly can last 2.5 months. The second batch of rice will need to be planted immediately. Then tomorrow I'll go find the mountain folk to exchange for seeds. Today, let's get to know the fields. On the outside, there's a box with a cross inside. Doesn't it look like a piece of land divided into 4 parts? Resemble. This is work. You earn work points. So this is how the work score is written. If you know the word book, you won't be fooled. Everyone knows how many work points they should earn. 2 people were found on the northern mountain path. 1 boy and 1 girl. He doesn't look like a bandit. Nor did he look like a mountain dweller. Where are they headed now? He was now walking along the small path in Lingshan County. We didn't show up, as you say. Come back and report first. At that moment, someone came from deep in the mountains. Either official duties or trouble. Go and take a look. Who are you? In Shazhou, Lu Yuan was the magistrate of the former Ping'an County. He was implicated and exiled for his crimes. But on the way, he got separated from the escort team. You say you're the county assistant. Is there any evidence? Humph, the official badge is real. Another official who was discarded. Lord Zhou, please come in. Here is wrong. Salt was recorded once when it was released from the warehouse. The total is deducted again. This was indeed my carelessness. It's not carelessness. That's the wrong approach. From now on, record both sides of every stroke. Go to one side. How do you know these things? Every year I audit tens of thousands of taels. Your account for several hundred gene of salt is very simple. Since you are the county magistrate, then help me take a look. The current problems in Lingshan County. The accounts are too chaotic. If you don't understand, the division of labor is too chaotic. Do you have any way? I can help you. Rebuild a complete accounting system. Alright, I'll leave this part to you. More than 30 bandits came to Beishan, all carrying bows and arrows. Do you know these people? I've encountered it once before. Now, most people have heard that I brought people into Lingshan County, thinking of getting a piece of meat. How long do you expect to arrive here? Around noon tomorrow. Patrol cancelled. Prepare for war. We need some bamboo chev-offs now, blocking their only path. Can it be made in one day? Give me 2 more people. Can be done before tonight. It's a bit lighter but still useful. This iron rod weighs at least 30 gene. He actually said it was light. Wang Hu, you take 5 people and hide along both sides of the woods to keep them company. I am familiar with this. Bulianzan took a bite and ran off. Who's guarding the intersection at the front? I'll stand first. When they rush over, I'll hold them off first. Alright, you and the soldiers stay behind the monk. A bunch of broken frames also wanted to block the way. You guys go around the woods on both sides and get in. Top dog. There are traps inside. Damn it. Use wooden boards to push aside these broken shelves. Rush in. All the grain and houses are ours. Looking for death. Those who retreat survive. Those who advance take it themselves. And shoot him with a bow and arrow. It's your turn now, benefactor. Walk through the woods on both sides. Everyone was ready to strike. Don't fight head-on. Just keep ambushing. Withdraw first. Skin injuries are not a problem. Even if it doesn't matter, it will bleed. Taking advantage of their heavy losses. Let's rush over. They have bows. If we leave the defensive line, we're just sitting ducks. I'll go give it a try. You. We have hot food here. There are houses and salt. Put down your knife and come in, you're one of us. Whoever dares to go, I'll cut them first. I don't want to hit my head anymore. You are looking for death. Who among you dares to run? I'll chop someone off right now. But I saw brother who was inside too. We simply can't break through. Wang Hu was inside. He lived in a new house and wore new clothes. And a patrol captain. I'll go. You're gambling your life with Scar. Scarface is notorious for being unruly. Let the monk and Wang Li follow behind me. He didn't dare to mess around. You'd better not let anything happen to me. Don't worry. I'll be back soon. Who are you to come out and die for yourself? I came to talk to you. What do you want to say? First, after you take your people away, don't come back to Lingshan County. The second was to stay and work hard for Lingshan County. But I promise you'll have food every meal. Head. I am hungry. You really are tough to deal with. Fine, I will stay. Wang Li, put away the weapons first. Although a fierce fight was avoided, but there are more than 20 mouths left. We need to figure out a solution quickly. How much longer can food hold out? With the current stock, it's only enough for 20 days. But if you go to the market to buy grain, you can hold out for a while. Then expand the salt pool. Increase daily production from 3 gene to 10 gene. Increase Lingshan County's income. How to arrange accommodation. Template addition. Starting tomorrow, everyone will expand. Why don't you eat? Eaten. Let them fill their stomachs first. What did you do before? Don't ask. Let's not go into today's events in advance. Not to mention it. That knife made by the blacksmith is much better than what we used before. And that monk was practically inhuman. Today you will go south to scout the way. If you catch the prey and return it to the owner, centimeters are calculated separately. Got it? Wang Er had truly turned over a new leaf. Being too calm may also be waiting for the right moment. People really can't change so much overnight. You keep an eye on him for now. Got it? Put it down. I took it wrong. I just want to find a saw. Saws aren't hung on walls. Why are you holding the warehouse key? It's you again. Last time, Li Changming stole salt. I suspect someone is behind him. That person is you. I was wrong. Spare me once. Why do this? I have power and influence in the capital. But here everyone can outdo me. I am not willing. This isn't really stealing. He didn't take the keys either. Attempted theft. And also incited theft. Expulsion is required according to regulations. No, outside is all barren mountains. I'll die if I go out. Since you know the consequences. Why do you do this? Give me another chance, I'll change. You don't have a chance. I was the one who almost left. Your decision today was correct. Don't be too stressed. I know, but I just feel uncomfortable inside. It should be uncomfortable. If you can still laugh. That would be truly frightening. You're right. You still have to eat. The road must still be walked. After what happened yesterday, everyone was afraid of being driven away. Not afraid. It's because they know that only by working hard can they have a living. Act when it's time to act. Only then can the rules be established. But now we need to consider this as well. What should you do next? You have a new plan again. Lingshan County cannot rely solely on salt. More fields need to be explored. Coptis and kudzu root. You want to gather medicinal herbs. Zhang Xiaoye said. There are these herbs in the mountains. I want to go check it out. I'll go with you. You can't go. Only when you're here can people feel at ease. I didn't expect it to be. Not only does it exist, but the quality is also quite good. Some of it is taken to the market to sell. Some were kept for personal use. These medicines are worth at least 20 or 30 taels in the capital. It's nothing. There will be more in the future. Salt monthly intake is 12 liang of medicinal herbs. You can earn nearly 20 taels of silver. Priority given to purchasing and exchanging iron tools. Cloth was fixed monthly in quotas. Medicines are always kept in small amounts. You've been staring at Miss Lu for ages. Master Ma, why do you always show up at times like this? Idle. Add 2 more sets of molds. Building houses can be even faster. Don't stop building houses. The number of people may increase in the future. Others will come. Lingshan County can no longer hold back. You're here, Scarface is here. There will be more people later. I'm watching the patrol. An outsider came to report immediately. Wang Er had contacted me before. He told me to oppose you. I didn't agree. Why do you say it now? At that time I didn't want to meddle. Now it seems I should have told you earlier. Would he never reach that point? Some people you don't even talk about. He was determined to go down that path. You're still talking so roundabout, haha. 3,000 gene I grow 3,000 gene of grain. It was planted together by everyone. But the 10 mu I manage yield the most. Alright, you're the farming champion. What does champion mean? It means first place. I love hearing that. Ha ha ha. I haven't seen you for a while. This place is already livelier than our village. Still far from it. Your village has decades of roots. We've only been here for a few months. I used to distrust people outside. But you didn't rob them. No fraudulent transactions. We just keep our promises. So I want to form an alliance with Lingshan County. What do you ask for? First, non-aggression. Your land will be yours. Our mountains belong to us. Okay. Second, trade connectivity. We negotiated the transaction price. Okay.
第三，若有外敌，
We hope to help each other. Lingshan County. Promise. Lingshan County Gazetteer. This is the result of my grandfather's lifelong research. Then just hand it over to me so easily. You are worth trusting. Lingshan County is not a remote place. The land is thick and the water abundant.
若得其人，可为大官。
In it. It actually recorded all the resource distribution and terrain. Grandpa said he believed it. You can lead everyone to develop better. I won't let him down. Just a few months. We actually turned the barren mountains into what they ought to be. But maybe it could be even better. You've been here for so long. What are you thinking? Thinking about the next step. Walk. Go back to the meeting. To this day, no one in Lingshan County has starved to death. There are things that produce things. There are also ways to stop outsiders. Sounds pretty good. Sounds good. But it is not enough. What are your plans? You can't just stay in one place forever. Lingshan County must proactively move outward. Cross over the mountain to the west. Continue south for another 2 days. This is Chongping Prefecture. Lingshan County in Chongping Prefecture was placed under his jurisdiction. But why bring up the prefectural city? We currently have no household registration. There is no tax register. There is no title. If the court comes to investigate, what are we going to do? That would mean wiping out all at once. I want this place to be recognized by the imperial court. Prisoners can indeed open fields and farm. This can reduce punishment and even reduce the registration of the property. But basically, no one survived a year in exile. Master Ma, write a report. Submit it to the above. You're tying me up on the boat too. You've been on the ship for a long time. A log 20 li northwest said there were traces of copper mines. If true, Lingshan County is not limited to farming. Prisoners trespassed on copper mines. You are crazy. This is an opportunity. If reported to the court, the state's fields were meritorious, and rendered meritorious service in prospecting for mines. How do you think the court will view this? He was still making dreams. But the previous promises had all come true. Let me tell you, back when I was in the capital, I wouldn't even bother to eat that. You've even been in the capital before. That must. Back then, I was a prominent figure in the capital. Speak plainly, the head of the thief, a face that runs away. Ha ha ha. Now think about it. Back then, I was really too naive. Uncle Chin, don't play innocent. Tell me how you got in. Kindly lent you a loan. He was framed by a villain, lending out at interest and still complaining about justice. That's called mutual aid for turnover, risk compensation. You're clearly using an abacus to kill someone. Do you think we can still go home? Go back. Do you still have houses outside? Is there any land left? Does anyone still recognize it? Now Lingshan County is home. Wait until Lu Yuan completes the official status. You are not just numbered. They are registered as household members. You trust him that much, don't you? You shut up. What kind of toy are you making for whom? A child from Zhang Xiaoya's village. Last time I went, I saw they could only play with roadside stones. King Carpenter. Your heart. Even more skillful than his hands. Small things aren't worth much. But the children will remember. Call her over early in the morning. Is there something wrong? Departing from Shifeng Ridge. The Lingshan log says there are greenish stones there. I suspect it's a copper mine. You know mining too. You have made copperware before. Can you tell them apart? I can roughly tell the difference. That's enough. Did you bring all the food and water? All are brought. 20 li of mountain road. Don't hold on. Last time you climbed the high platform, your legs were so weak they were shaking. It was wind blowing. All right. I'll wait for you to come back safely. How far is Lu Yuan? If you look at the map, it should be not far away. The color of the stream water was off. I heard that Hantong's water is bluish. You still understand this. I had seen it before while cultivating in the mountains. What do you think? It's talking. This is malachite. Estimated copper content should not be less than 30%. How much is the output? Just this one side alone could last 10 years. Look, even the wife isn't this focused, right? Ha ha ha. Copper is a major resource in the military. Just the monthly intake and outflow alone cost over 1,000 jin. The copper source was cut off. All the swords and weapons in the army had to be stopped. With this mountain, Lingshan County should be getting better. Are you ironed? Get up so early. The sun hasn't even come out yet. Cold morning light makes it easiest to distinguish the ore's quality. And I just discovered that the mineral color inside is even darker. I'm gonna go in and take a look. What if the broken place collapses? Don't die. I've hammered the structure to be stable. How did the investigation go? There are 3 routes in total. Each route contains copper mines. In other words, it's not just this one wall. Yes, if 10 people work in a day, can be refined into about 10 gene. 10 gene of copper per day. That's enough to match an ordinary county magistrate's monthly income. Don't be in a hurry to be happy. Mining requires using iron hammers. Lingshan County lacked enough iron to refine copper. Copper smelting requires high-temperature kilns. Our earthenware stove can't hold up. Then it was worth watching. It's worth reading what the log says. On the east side, there is clay used to make kiln bricks. Tools can be gathered slowly. Technically, it worked. The rest is man-made disaster. Copper mines are not salt pools. Illegally mining copper and iron means losing your head by law. Digging stones can even lead to losing heads. The court controls copper even more tightly than grain. First, we do not mint coins. The second-level approval document was issued. Reporting is a merit. If it cannot be approved, if you don't approve, then don't dig for now. The mine doesn't have legs, so it can't run. Did you find it? There are 3 veins in total. 30% to 40% purity. Daily production can produce 10 gene of refined copper. 10 gene per day. But now, no digging. And other replies from the court. No one could reveal this matter. No, there are few items at the market lately, but the prices are outrageously high. Keep buying like this. No matter how much salt is sold, it can't be filled. Then let's go directly to Chongping Prefecture to buy it. The road to Chongping Prefecture stretches far, with many mountains. Let alone I, the criminal. Walking out of the market, he was spotted by the officials. Unexplained. So he had to send someone who didn't look like an exile. Chun Datsai has a job for you. If you have anything, say it directly. I want you to go to Chongping Prefecture to buy some supplies. From here to Chongping Prefecture. But it would take 3 days to travel. We'll buy you a donkey. You regularly go to specialized procurement services. You have to take care of the food and drinks on the way, and pair them with someone who understands official affairs. Alright, let Zhou Liwen come with you. Iron materials, coarse cloth, needlework, and thread are must-buys. Try to buy seeds, paper, and ink. How much to budget? Budget. 15 guan. You can manage more flexibly. Can be flexibly managed. Every document must be accounted for. I'll check when I get back. Let's go. Arrived at Chongping Prefecture. Find an opportunity to apply to the prefectural document office. This is a copy of the establishment application. Midori's progress was too slow. This letter was sent to the local authorities. Both sides are carried out at the same time. You really consider every aspect. Be careful on the way to the award. You are so relieved. He handed over 15 guan to Chun Datsai. I wasn't at ease, so I asked Zhou Li when to go. One knows how to calculate money. The other understands officialdom. They were perfectly tied together. Now you know how to boss people around. I always will. And his thick skin has always been thick. This trip was to Lingshan County. Continuing from the first step outside. Stop him for me. Don't use a knife, I'm just a salesperson. Where did you come from? What are you doing? From the market. I heard there was a village in the mountains. I just wanted to start some business. Humph. Come with me. One person goes into the mountains. The courage is not small. The poor rely on their legs to make a living. Even if the road is hard, you must walk. If you need it, I sell needle, thread, lamp oil, and all of it. Open it and take a look. And you still sell this. There are always girls in the village who are needed. Let me take a look at the goods first. This is not new stock. These are items from 3 years ago. The young lady has such sharp eyes. Name your price for this whole case. It's not easy for me to cross mountains and rivers. This box contains 3 strings of cash. The cost of this box is at most 2 guan. I only contributed 2 guan. The transaction was complete. This is Lingshan County. I heard this is a place for exiles. This is Lingshan County. It doesn't feel like a place of exile. It feels more like a small town. Maybe he'll become shrewd in the future. Can I stay for the night? Alright, I would like to talk to you too. From now on, you can come once a month. Help us with procurement. Needed goods. Shipping fees are charged separately. So what do you use to pay? Copper coins or refined salt? You can take salt back to the market. Turning the hand can still bring profit. Sure, but you have to work with me for the long term. You've got quite an appetite. I won't raise the price. All I want is a stable income. But we can only cooperate for half a year. We'll talk about it later. These are samples. Try the price first. Clearly, your place really only took a few months. Yes. The first outsider arrived. More on that in the future. From today, the gates of Lingshan County officially opened. Mr. Lu, I've already bought all the goods you mentioned last time. The only thing was that I didn't buy any lime. Why not? Lime kiln prices have recently doubled. I couldn't bear to buy it for you. Total, 8 con 4. Last time I prepaid 3 can. Still owed 5 guan 4. You calculate faster than I do. How much salt was sold last time? Refined salt is 41 per gene. A total of 1,200 was sold. 41. We sell it individually at 45 yuan per gene. I directly wholesaled to the grocery store. The price is indeed a bit lower. From now on, keep selling salt for me. 8% commission. Yes. Don't worry about this person. Not at ease. But at least he wasn't that greedy. How do you see he's not greedy? The first time that box of goods. If he asks for an outrageous amount, you can directly ask for 4 guan. But he only needed 3 guan, which was a reasonable profit. Miss Lu, if you hadn't been exiled, now he might be the boss of some place. Don't say such useless things. Mr. Lu, I was listening to this letter at the market. Someone from Chongping Prefecture came down. Household registration checks are currently underway. Inventory household registration. Do you know where you got to investigate? Now we've found the market. Thanks a lot. The establishment report can no longer be delayed. Chongping Prefecture is conducting a household registration review. We've already found the market. But what if they find Lingshan County? So the report can't be delayed any longer. The day Lu Yuan set out. I also had him bring a copy to Chongping Prefecture. You've thought about it a long time ago. No, just 2 preparations were made. You're more cunning than a sieve. But are you sure the higher-ups will approve it? Yes. How can you be so sure? Because every word I write is factual. The prisoner didn't cause trouble. In the southern wilderness, someone farms without spending a single coin from the court. Do you think they're happy about it? You say so. It actually makes sense. Oh my God. Chongping Prefecture was truly prosperous. Let's get down to business first. 50 gene of good iron material. There are 12 types of vegetables. And 2 large iron pots. Buying these saved me 6 guan compared to my budget. How can you save money? He bargained at the entrance of the blacksmith shop for 2 hours. The blacksmith finally begged him to leave. This is called flexible negotiation. Has the letter arrived? I personally handed it into the government office documents. Well done. And one more thing. Chongping Prefecture was indeed conducting a household registration check. There were even notices posted in the city. By imperial order, the population of the 3 prefectures of Lingnan was surveyed. The deadline is 3 months. From when does it count? At the beginning of last month, there are still 2 months left. 2 months is enough. Today is your big day, isn't it? The day when the moon is fullest. Are you going to eat round cakes? On the day of mid-autumn in my previous life. I'm working overtime. On the table were 5-nut mooncakes my mom bought. I hate 5-nut filling the most. But he still managed to take one. Tomorrow is mid-autumn. Everyone wants to eat round cakes. Lu Yuan. Lu Chongqing had been pondering for a long time in the kitchen. He actually managed to make mooncakes. He asked me to call you. I still need to hurry and notify the other brothers. You should hurry over. Ha ha ha, how about it? These are 5-nut mooncakes I made myself. The taste is absolutely flawless. It's just food. Why be so particular? You don't understand this. Ha ha ha. Homesick? A little. Is it far from here? Far. But this is also my second home. Lu Yuan, happy Mid-Autumn Festival. You too. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival.